It's WrestleMania season, people. I said WrestleMania 41. You know, the one in Las Vegas. You know, with the 4-1, with a bunch of cards and stuff. WrestleMania, baby. Man, we hadn't even gotten to the Sunday day, man. We have to go ahead and skim through this now. Because now we're on 4th hour. We're in hour 4. This one's interesting. I think in terms of this tag team championship match, I hate when like champions or not champions, but like when wrestlers are kind of just randomly bundled together. Bayley has a reasonable relationship with Lyra Valkyria, right? And it still seems like it's a mix-up. It's a random ass mix-up. It's not an actual tag team going up against the tag team champions. That being said, I think that the Judgment Day with Raquel Rodriguez and Liv Morgan is so over. There's no way they lose this match. They maintain their championship here. I'm going Liv and Raquel Rodriguez here. They retain their championship at Mania against Bayley and Lyra Valkyria. I think the next one's going to be AJ Styles versus Logan Paul. Nope, it is Damian Priest versus Drew McIntyre in a street fight. Now, this build's been a thing for quite some time. Like, they've been feuding for a while now. I would have loved to see a little bit more from them this past Monday. But actually, I don't know why I'm saying Monday. They're SmackDown. Their build is their Friday Night SmackDown. These two big guys, they'll get it done. Damian Priest, he has been built up pretty well. You're not going to get a bad match out of Drew McIntyre. But Drew McIntyre does have a receipt to dish back out to Damian Priest. Because if you remember a week or two ago, he got chokeslammed onto a car, windshield. He actually sustained an eye injury from what I understand. I don't know if he's going to be... I haven't seen him since that injury. I may have missed him. But yeah, this can go either way, honestly. And this is a street fight, so anything goes. They'll bring the house down. I think I'm going Drew McIntyre on this one. I like Damian Priest. He has that good energy, but I think Drew's coming out on this one for sure. He's 100% clear. He has both eyes for the match. Good. And yeah, remember, this goes back from even last year. This is why this is going to be a decent match, in my opinion. This goes back to last year. Drew McIntyre wins the World Heavyweight Championship from Seth freaking Rollins. You see CM Punk on the side. He's in commentary talking about this match. He wins this match and gets this championship, but Damian Priest cashes in on Drew McIntyre at Mania last year. Was it last year? Yeah, I think it was last year. His reign only lasts for like 5 minutes. So Drew McIntyre has his massive receipt to dish back to Drew McIntyre. He has something to prove here. I think he actually comes away with a win here somehow, some way. Not sure how this is going to go, but I think Drew wins on this regard. So moving on, the next one is a fatal four-way for the Intercontinental Championship. Bron Breakker, Finn Balor, Dirty Dom, Penta. This one is also a toss-up. I think Bron wins this one. I have a feeling Bron's going to go ahead and... It's either going to go between Bron or Dirty Dom. That's a wild card for me. Dom's going to be the wild card in this match. Penta's going to, wrestle his ass off. He's going to be hitting some crazy moves. Finn Balor's been in this game for quite some time, so he knows how to do certain things in there to keep the match flowing, keep this thing going. But again, this is Fatal 4-Way. I believe anything goes in here because triple threats and Fatal 4-Ways are no disqualification, no count out, stuff like that. You have to win in the ring via pinfall or submission. Bron Breakker, bro. Look, after you hit a massive spear like that on Carlito a couple weeks ago, there's no way you don't come out of this match a winner. I feel that Finn Balor and Dom, they're going to be feuding in some way. I don't know if they wrestle each other in here. They might, because, Judgment Day has been having issues behind the scenes. Dom's been wanting to add another member to the Judgment Day, and Finn has been strongly against it. Mainly probably because he wants that spot open for JD McDonough when he comes back. And if you know anything about JD McDonough, he took a nasty injury, a broken, collapsed lung and some broken ribs. He took a nasty fall when he did a backflip a springboard backflip from the ring onto the floor, but the back of his neck hit the announce table, which, by the way, has not broken since it has been remodeled since on January 6th. They have this new, sturdy, bigger, fatter. It's like the biggest announce table you've ever seen. It's absolutely amazing. It's beautiful. It's big. It's massive. It's so big. It's amazing. You've never seen an announced commentator table as big as this. Sorry, I had to do that. But that table hasn't broken since it has been incepted in January 6th. I don't think it's ever going to break. I think the times of those tables breaking is done. We were done with breaking tables. Unless it's an actual table from under the ring, those announced tables ain't breaking. They haven't broken and they will not break. But yeah, I feel like I said, Dom is the wild card in this scenario here. He's going to play a role. And if he doesn't win this, Damian, Bron Breakker is going to come out with the win here. I feel bad for Penta, but he's been pushed ever since he has been debuted on Raw. His mana is fire. He's a great wrestler. Shout outs to Penta. Also shout outs to his brother, Ray Phoenix. He debuted on SmackDown a few weeks ago. Wonder if that's going to play a role down the road. Let's see. Dom is great, all in his own rights, and people forget what he can actually do. But Braun pulls through because he is Braun. AJ Styles versus Logan Paul. Ladies and gentlemen, I am a Logan Paul hater, mainly because AJ Styles is one of my favorite wrestlers of all time. I've been following AJ Styles since TNA. I've been following him since New Japan Pro Wrestling and WA, all this stuff. Anywhere and everywhere he's gone, like, I follow AJ Styles, and like I don't care. Like, this is just a emotional call for me. AJ Styles needs to win this one. He has to win. If he lets Logan Paul beat him at WrestleMania, I will stop watching the product. I swear. That's kidding. I'm not gonna do that. But I'm not gonna be a happy camper if AJ loses to Logan Paul. Now, Logan Paul, I'm not going to take anything away from him, okay? He's a decent wrestler. He respects the sport. He treats it with the utmost respect. Kind of like him and Bad Bunny. Like, they treat this thing with utmost respect, and they do a decent job in the ring. Like, a pretty damn good job. Like, you'd be surprised at how good they wrestle in the ring. So, I mean, so you have to give Logan Paul credit where credit is due. He's a good wrestler. You have to give him credit. But I need AJ Styles to win this one. He needs to win this. If he doesn't win this, I'm a rage in the streets, 100%. Just kidding. I'm not gonna go off in the streets, guys. We're not doing that. This one, I feel, will steal the show on Sunday. This will be the match of the night come Sunday. For those of you who don't know, Io Sky, she won the championship on Monday Night Raw against Rhea Ripley. Bianca Belair, she didn't play that much of a role, but Rhea Ripley has made it very clear that the only reason why she lost the match is because Bianca Belair got involved. All she did was sit in the ring. Rhea Ripley was the one looking at Bianca Belair. We don't need to get into it because there was a lot of Rhea Ripley like super fans out there that will lose their shit. I got blocked by a Rhea Ripley super fan because I told him the truth, okay? All I said was that Bianca was just sitting there. Rhea Ripley's the instigator here. She's the one that pushed Bianca first. All because she was cheering on Io Sky to get back in the ring before the count of 10, right? I saw the match 100%. I wasn't there, but I saw the match from beginning to end. That's what happened. Review the tape if you want to. I don't care. Fact of the matter is, Rhea allowed the situation to go the way that it went, and Rhea has nobody else to blame but herself in this scenario here. She got a rematch against Io Sky. She lost it. Well, in this case, it made sense, okay? Bianca Belair is your special guest referee in this one. Things got out of hand. Disqualification. Io Sky remains your women's champion. Io Sky's in the middle of all of this. Bianca Belair wins the Elimination Chamber. She has earned her right to go up against Io Sky one-on-one. Rhea Ripley interjects herself into this. She signs on the dotted line for this one-on-one match. You know, Adam Pearce he ain't having that, so that's null and void. They make a new contract. This is a triple threat. Io Sky's getting pissed off that she is just being pushed and shoved and smacked, and she's like not really involved in this feud between Bianca and Rhea, and she's sick and tired of this shit. She's like, make it a triple threat match. I'm down for it. So you have to give Io Sky credit for this. I don't think she comes out of this one a winner, though. As much as I would like to see Io leave WrestleMania as women's champion, I don't see that happening in this scenario. I think Rhea's going to end up winning her championship back. It makes sense because of how over she is with the crowd. I feel bad for Bianca Belair, though. I do. And the reason why I feel bad is because when they went out to Europe, boy, they were hitting on her so hard. It got so bad that people thought it became a race thing. It's like, oh, because she's a black woman, she's getting booed. But it's like, I don't know if that was part of it. I can't speak on it. Wasn't there. I don't know what the issue is out in Europe. Bianca ended up in the crosshairs, even though she earned her spot, right? And now she's being labeled as, you know, the crybaby in this scenario, which doesn't make any sense to me. It doesn't. But here we are. Triple threats going down. This one stills the show on Sunday. I think Rhea's coming out with this one. I'm losing focus here. AJ Logan, I think AJ's winning this one. And then Tito, let's say Sal's for the dub, because I am also a Paul hater. Thank you very much. Thank you, sir. Let's see what's happening. Rhea should have just stayed focused when she lost that match. 100% agreed. Rhea will out-merch Cody some weeks. Also, this is just so that just says how big mommy. Yo, look, man, we don't need to talk about Rhea Ripley. We already know what's up. We already know what's up when it comes to Rhea Ripley. I think Rhea's going to come out with this one. Although, keep in mind, Bianca Belair hasn't lost a match at Mania. So she has that going for her. Io Sky, though, she's also a great wrestler, and she can do some great things in the air. But I think Rhea comes out on this one alive. I think she comes out a winner there. The other scenario, I think, for this match is Io wins this one, but Rhea, like, crashes out and just completely goes heel and blows everybody's shit apart, and, you know, she turns heel, and we'll see how that goes. So Tito also says Rhea for the dub. Okay, that's what's up. The big one. Ladies and gentlemen, Cody Rhodes versus John Cena for the WWE Undisputed Championship. Look, man, I'm going to tell y'all something. I used to hate John Cena back in the day. It's like when you see the same wrestler do the same thing over and over and over and over again for like a decade, you tend to get sick of him, right? But I have nothing but the utmost respect for this dude, even though he's gone heel. That's part of the reason why I'm like, I need John Cena to win this one, because the belt can't leave. Okay, so Tito says, Cody, I'm going Cena, buddy. I'm going for a championship 17. I don't know how this is going to go down. I feel like maybe The Rock gets involved. We don't know if he's even in the building, because you know how busy The Rock is. But maybe The Rock plays a role. You don't sell your soul to The Rock and not, get your return on investment. Cena wins in this scenario. Somehow, there's going to be some funky finish. We're getting heel Cena. This is something I've wanted for a long time. Even like when he was wrestling actively full time, I'm like, there has to be some time. And there were small smidgets of situations during Cena's career where you're like, man, he has to go heel. He's getting pissed off at these fans, man. He's about to go off. He's about to crash out and go heel, right? Never happens. Goes off to the sunset, disappears for a couple years, does his thing as a face, and all of a sudden comes back. No, Elimination Chamber, excuse me. Kick the ding dongs of and goes heel. It's crazy. I need Cena to get that 17. I do. We have to see how this goes, man. I think Rick might be in the building. There's been some reports that he may not be able to attend to see this go down. But man, I need to see Cena get 17. Take that championship, go with it. Let's see how. Remember, we can go back to when CM Punk versus Cena for the Undisputed Championship back then. CM Punk wins and he disappears. No, at the time, I don't remember. I think that was scripted, where it was designed for him to leave and he takes both titles and is gone by. Boom. You might get something similar in this regard, where Cena wins and then he's like, peace, deuces, ooses, we out. And then there's a different spin on it. Like, I don't know what happens here, but I feel, and this is probably not going to happen, I think Cody will probably end up winning in this one, but I want Cena to win. So I'm going Cena here. I am going Cena. Tito's going Cody. I'm actually happy that we're both not on the same page. There's some that we are on the same page with some matches, but a lot of the matches we have different opinions, and this is great. It gives me an opportunity. We can see who gets it. Let's see who gets the most predictions correct on this one. We're up in the air with the Randy Orton situation. We don't know what's going to happen with that, but we'll see what ends up happening with Randy Orton. He will have his WrestleMania moment one way or the other, and we'll see how that goes, man. Cena going heel now is perfect. Yes, everybody and their mom wanted him to go heel, and it's finally happened. This is my dream come true. We get it. We know who Cena's all about. We know it. He's a good dude through and through, but we needed a Cena heel during his go away. This was something I asked for. He came back. He's like, this is my going away tour 2025, last Royal Rumble, last Elimination Chamber, last WrestleMania. I'm like, okay, great. I need to see a heel change. And it happens. I'm like, oh my God, it actually happened. And I'm crashing out because this is exactly what I wanted. That's all a brother wanted. Let me get one more heel turn from Cena, because it wasn't that many. Like he started off heel, Dr. Thugonomics, crapping on the crowd, throwing them bars, causing scars. Like that was Cena back then, and then he turned into the never give up, loyalty, hustle, loyalty, respect for like over multiple decades and shit like that. But like, and that was fine for what it was, right? We'll give him that credit, but it's like, man, give me one more. And he did just that. Everybody was on page. Shout outs to Triple H, shout outs to The Rock, shout outs to John Cena for making this happen. That's all in all. That's everything there, folks. Like, I'm cool with watching the Hall of Fame. I am not excited about it starting at 10 o'clock at night. Like that, like if you're on the East, that's 1 a.m. Who the heck wants to sit around to 1 a.m. to watch Hall of Fame? Now, the good news is you can, watch it on demand. But then you have Stand and Deliver on Saturday that starts at like 10 o'clock, or is it 10 o'clock? It's a weird time. Like these things, because it's so jam-packed with so much going on these days. It's wild.
Fire for me. Are you asking just me, Oos? Yeet. Hell yeah, I love it. Fire. Internet, I don't know what it is. Soak it in, because this is it right here. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. But hell yeah, 2-time world shocker, Oos. I'm damn near world heavyweight champ. Yo, next, Oos. I'm in Vegas. That's all I'm saying. I'm in Vegas. Yeet. Love.
Right side, second.